practice community.
Fabulous. Great. All right, let's come into a seated shape. You can sit on your cushion or your block or just straight on your mat. Let me move this a little bit. So I am like a notoriously messy person. And yesterday I did some cleaning that I've been putting off for like a month. And it's amazing how once you start doing the thing that you're putting off, you end up like doing more of it than you planned. And this morning, waking up to like this clean bedroom was like such a good feeling. So you can close your eyes and lengthen up through the spine, but it's just a reminder to do the things that you've been putting off. Whether it's cleaning or having a difficult conversation or anything else that you might be in avoidance, because it just feels so good when you've done it. Now, if you want to join me in a little breath work practice to begin today, we're going to take our right palm, place our middle finger and pointer finger on the third eye, plug through the right nostril, inhale through the left. Plug through the left nostril, exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Plug through the right nostril, exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Plug the left nostril, exhale right. Keep going like this. And eventually you're going to end with an exhale through your left nostril. And then just release your right palm, take normal breaths in. Normal breaths out. From this shape, drop your right earlobe down towards your right shoulder. And perhaps you lift your right arm up and just stretch through the side of the neck. Let's take about 5 more breaths. And then lift our heads all the way up. And take it the opposite way. So drop your left earlobe down towards your left shoulder. Take the palm on the side of the skull. Let's stay here for about 5 more breaths. Good, and then just lift your head all the way up, come back through center. Let's do a little bit of movement through our spine. So we're gonna lift our arms up towards the sky, interlace the palms, reach over to the right, stretch through the left side body. And then lift all the way up and reach over to the left. Stretch through the right side body. And then let's lift all the way up and just release our grip. Land your left palm, land your right fingertips, gaze over the right shoulder. Lifting both arms all the way up. Let's twist the opposite way. So landing the right palm, landing the left palm, gazing over the left shoulder. And then take both arms all the way up. Good, let's gather our palms into our heart center and just land the palms on the knees and then do some circular motions, circling through the spine. So I think yesterday afternoon I hit like possibly one of the most stressed out moments I've ever been since I moved to Bali and quit my job. And I was just at this peak of like trying to sort out all of these things behind the scenes. For the 30 and 60-day challenge, and have this big program I'm working on, and the retreat center is texting me asking me to choose the menu for the retreat coming up. And you know, you just hit this point when you're like, I can't manage all of this. Let's circle the other way. And I think our biggest problem as a society is that we tend to hit those moments of stress and think it means that we need to keep working. We need to keep getting things done. We need to keep at it. Let's come all the way back through center. So we're gonna bring our soles of feet to touch and let our knees knock open. Taking a breath in. And then coming all the way forwards. This is our first yin style pose. This is a butterfly. I'm going to scooch back a little bit so you can see me a bit better. Good. So I know I've been guilty of this do more, accomplish more kind of mantra or mindset. And what I've learned is actually the best thing that you can do in those moments of stress those moments of uncertainty, the best thing that you can do is being here, doing yoga. Just taking time to heal yourself and to focus on yourself and your well-being. Just give yourself a moment to acknowledge that, to thank yourself for that.
Let's stay here for 5 more breaths. And then just come all the way up.
Good. Let's leave our left leg where it is. Just lengthen our right leg to the side. And we're going to take our right arm all the way along our right leg towards our foot and just lift our left arm alongside. And it might even make sense for you to like prop yourself up. I like to support my head with my palm. So yesterday, what I did when I was feeling so stressed was I just put everything away and I went to yoga. It's just so valuable to take time for you. Let's stay there for a few more breaths. And then we're going to lift our bodies all the way up. And then switch it the opposite way. So take your left leg long. Take your right foot to the inside of the left foot. Reach your left arm overhead. Reach your right arm overhead.
Let's stay in this side bend for about 5 more breaths.
And then we're gonna come all the way up. Nice, and then just take both legs wide and lengthen up through your spine. And then walk your hands forward. So one more wide-legged forward fold. I had a call on Zoom today with someone who is new to our community. Right before this class. And she asked me, how long have you had this community and when did it get started? And it's just amazing thinking back to the early days of when all of this began. How much has evolved and changed and grown since then. Who we are now compared to who we were then. Let's stay in this wide-legged forward fold for about 5 more breaths. And then we're gonna walk all the way up. Good, and just bring your knees in, give your body a nice little hug. Maybe rocking from side to side. Nice. And then lay your left shin across the width of the mat. And then maybe you cross your right ankle over your left thigh. So this is fire log pose. Now, if this is too deep, you could just come into like this style of pigeon stretch. This works as well. But this is your fire log. Walk your body forward.
Stay here for about 5 more breaths. And then just lift your body all the way up. Switch the legs. And we'll go the opposite way. So we're going to lay our right shin across the width of the mat and lay our left shin across the width of the mat. And you can lengthen up through the spine and then maybe walk your body forward. Stay in your fire log for 5 more breaths. And then start to lift your body all the way up. You can just uncross your legs. Grab hold of your block if you have your block. And if you don't have a block, you can take a book and you're just gonna place this underneath your shoulder blades. And then roll your body down and open. You could bring your soles of feet to touch. Let your knees knock open. Stay in this heart opening shape for about 5 more breaths.
And then if you're on this block, just slide it to the side. Let your body rest back down on the mat. Open the arms into cactus. Just draw the knees up towards the chest. Let's drop our knees over to the right.
Gaze over the left shoulder. Let's take about 2 more breaths. And then open the right arm, take the knees all the way through center. Twist the opposite way, so drop both knees over to your left, gaze over your right shoulder. And now eventually you're just gonna unwind all the way. Stretch all the way out into your final resting pose. Support yourself in whatever way makes sense for you. Just notice what a massive release that practice had on you. I actually think it's the first time I've taught a full Yin Yoga class in honestly can't even remember when the last time was that I taught an hour-long Yin class, because I've just been teaching one a week, and it's been a collaboration with Khaled, which has been amazing, but incorporates meditation, which makes it a little different. And I'm just noticing how much release and softness I'm feeling in my body. What do you feel inside your body? Now, when you're ready, you're just going to wiggle through your fingers, wiggle through your toes. Take a nice long stretch from the fingers all the way through the toes. curl the knees into the chest, give the body a nice little hug. Slowly bring yourself all the way up to your seated shape with your palms at your heart center. And just notice what has shifted or moved or transformed within you since beginning this practice. And we'll close with our intention, the ancient but original intention, passed from heart to heart through thousands of years. And it's that our practice remain steady and our efforts remain continuous, and that our yoga helps and heals, and it serves and it benefits all beings everywhere. May all beings be safe, may they be happy, may they be healthy, may they be free. May the thoughts and the actions of each of our lives contribute towards this. And let's just finish with an Om sound. It's the sound of everything, the sound of nothing. We're going to inhale and exhale, and then inhale through to make an Om. So take a big breath in. Big breath out. Big breath in. Thank you so much for being here with me today, for sharing the space and the practice. The light in me, it sees and it honors the light in you. Thank you, thank you. Thanks for joining, everyone. Happy Tuesday for all of you.